26 in Thailand Rob, and we're at the Bangkok Hospital in Phuket.
Hey guys, what's going on? Thought I'd come down here and have a beer and take a walk on the beach. My friends here at the boat. So a friend of mine told me yesterday that he was gonna go down to see his doctor at the hospital here in Phuket. And thank you very much. And in Phuket we have we have at least 4 big hospitals. We've got the government one, Bangkok, Mission, and another Phuket one. But I had never been to the Bangkok hospital here. I've been to the Bangkok hospital in Bangkok, but I hadn't had any personal services done. When I went up there, I was trying to get my the eye looked at, and the eye doctor was not in when I was up there. Anyway, so what happened today was my friend said, I'm gonna go to the hospital here in Phuket. And I said, hey, can I just tag along? I've got, several things, my shoulders, that I wanted to talk to the doctor about. Being that I've had rotator cuff surgery. Yeah, let me give you a little history on that. 10 years ago or so, I had a torn rotator cuff on my right arm. So I had the surgery done there back in the States. And that was not something fun that I wanted to go through again, but I've been having some issues in the past 5 to 6 years with that shoulder, and then also with my left shoulder now. Let these guys work and stay out of their way. So if you've never been to the Bangkok brand of hospital here in Thailand, let me tell you about the VIP service that they provide. You can be in the parking lot and a go-kart will come and pick you up at your car and take you to the front door. Then once you're at the front door, you walk into reception. Reception takes all of 5 minutes, 10 max, to fill out the form, who you are, your passport. You show them the passport, your phone number, your address, just the basic stuff like that, insurance, and you're done. You're registered. You get your card or your ID card, and then they ask you what services that you want. So I said, well, I want to go see the shoulder doctor, basically. There is nothing down here to see. There's nothing going on down here. I'm gonna go back and turn around. So I said I wanted to see a doctor for my shoulder, and they set the appointment for 9:30. So I was there half an hour before my appointment was set. I got up there. Once I got up there, they took my blood pressure, height, weight, the normal stuff like that. And all that was done within 10 minutes. And then they said, well, you're second in the queue to be seen by the doctor. And 7 minutes later, I was literally sitting in the doctor's office talking to the doctor and explaining my situation. Mind you, all of this was pretty much spare at the moment. Like I said, I decided to come to the hospital the day before with just a phone call to say, hey, I'm gonna be there. And they said, yeah, come at 9:30. So no 2 weeks delay, no, we'll have to book it for next month. The doctor can only see so many people a day. And even in high season, without COVID at the Bangkok hospital in Bangkok, there was not much wait time. So this was even quicker. So I got in the doctor, wonderful doctor, perfect English. We were going over the testing out my shoulders to see if there's any damage. And then he said, well, it'd be nice if he could do an ultrasound on it to actually see. And I said, well, of course. So we did the ultrasound on both shoulders, and that probably took the longest time, of sitting there just showing me and explaining everything that he saw. So that was probably a 20-minute, 10 minutes on each shoulder, and then him going over the screen and showing me everything that, of course I can't read ultrasounds, but he explained everything. And then I got the final result, which is just wonderful. I walked out of the hospital today with 2 rotator cuff tears, full tissue tears on both shoulders, and a ruptured bicep. That's great. But the good news is, basically, he said, these are conditions that I can live with as long as I can manage the pain. So he didn't even push the surgery. I told him, I said, well, the next step would be the MRI and surgery. And he said, yeah. He said, but my burst bicep is livable with, and the rotator cuff, he said that surgery would be something he would recommend if it got too painful and I did completely start to lose range of motion. My left arm is actually worse than the right, because the right one is the one that I already had surgery on 10 years ago. I didn't think you could tear them. Yeah, well, I had heard you could tear your rotator cuff even after surgery, but I haven't been doing any heavy weights at all or anything since my surgery, so I thought I was safe. But hey, happy birthday to me this year, 2020. 2020, you're wonderful. But what I did want to say before I close this video out, since my friend took me there and his appointment was kind of like a 1 hour and a half appointment, I didn't pursue going and getting my eye checked, and or like getting other physical stuff, like your annual physical. But had I wanted to, I could have walked in the hospital that morning and booked each thing that I wanted to have done and spent the whole day there and get it all done. Instead of back in the States where you have to make an appointment for each different procedure, then you have to wait so long to get seen again. So I had a wonderful experience. Oh, the cost. You want to know the cost? Of course you want to know the cost. The visit to the doctor was 1,500 baht. The ultrasound was 1,500 baht, and then there was 100 baht. They charge 100 or 200 baht in most places for you to go to the hospital, just like an administration charge. Big word for a small brain. So basically, 3,100 baht or 100 bucks. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go in and have a beer up here. Okay? Cheers. Bye. Oh.
Can you take this asshole back to America, please?
Goody goody. Don't forget that.